Hey Credit Repair Pros, welcome back to my channel. Neeraj here from Purple Credit Media. If you're looking to generate more inbound calls and consistently book more calendar book appointments for your credit repair business, then this video is for you. Now the topic for the video is how to follow up without sounding pushy for credit repair pros who want to close more deals. So let's kick this off with something we have all done before. You have a lead, like they seem interested, maybe they even ask for pricing, but then they ghosted. So a few days or week later, you reach out with something like, hey, just following up to see where you are at, or just checking in. Sound familiar? Yeah. And that's exactly the problem. That kind of follow-up doesn't build trust. It actually pushes people away. Why? Because those are the exact phrases every sales rep on earth uses. Following up, checking in, circling back. They scream, I'm trying to sell you something. And when people sense a sales pitch coming, they shut down hard. That's why most follow-ups fail, not because the prospect was not interested, but because the language triggered their defense system. Now, see, the issue isn't just what you say, it's how their brain interprets it. So when a prospect hears phrases like they've been conditioned to associate with salespeople, their brain goes straight into fight or flight mode. They feel pressure, they feel like you're chasing them. And human nature, like it pulls them away from that. It's not personal, like they don't hate you, they just hate the feeling of being sold to. If you want to actually re-engage them, we need a completely different approach, one that disarms them, one that makes them feel like you are on their side, not pushing them, but checking in for their sake. So here's how you can flip the script. Instead of calling with a salesy vibe, you want to sound familiar, like a real person who actually remembers their situation and genuinely cares. So here's an example of what I mean, like specific to credit repair. You can say like, hey, is this Carlos? Yeah, Carlos, it's Mike. Mike from Rapid Credit Boost. I think we have talked about maybe 3 months ago. Like, so you mentioned you were working on getting your credit score up so you could qualify for a home loan. Just wondering, like, did you guys give up on that, or what's actually happened? Now pause. Let that land. You're not pressuring them. You're not begging for time. You're triggering curiosity. That question, did you give up on that, pulls them in. Because 99% of the time they didn't give up. Something just got in the way. And now you're giving them the space to talk about it. That's the move. Now let's talk about the tone, because the words are only half the equation. It's your delivery that makes or breaks this. You want to sound a little curious, maybe even slightly confused, something like, it's Mike, like Mike from Credit Pro Solutions. I think we talked a couple of months back. So you were working on fixing your credit so you could qualify for a FHA loan. Did you give up on that, or what actually happened? So that slight pause after your name, it's Mike from, it's create a sense of familiarity. Like you have talked before, it's warm, it's non-threatening. And then when you say, did you give up on that? You say it like you genuinely care. So your tone shows concern, not pressure. It's like you're trying to understand what changed, not trying to push them into buying. So this tone builds trust fast. So now let's say they respond like, what do you do next? So here are a few examples. So if they say we already went with someone else, you say like, oh, so who you end up working with? So now you're back in a real conversation. Maybe you find out they didn't get what they wanted and you can offer a better path. So if they say we are still thinking about it, you ask, got it, like what's being holding you back from moving forward? So you're not judging, you're just uncovering obstacles. That gives you a chance to reframe the value. And if they say we are good for now, you respond, oh, okay. Like, did your credit situation change, or were you able to get approved? Each of these responses keeps the door open. So you're not pushing, you're not exploring. That's where real connection happens. So at the end of the day, your follow-up isn't about you. It's about closing the sale. So it's about helping them get back to what they originally wanted. Think about it. When they first reach out to you, it was because they had a problem. They couldn't get approved. Their credit was holding them back. They wanted a better future, a house, a car, a loan for their business. So when you follow up, don't remind them that you are still selling credit repair. Remind them they still have a problem that needs fixing. Here's how you do that. Hey, it's Mike from Smart Score. We talked a few months back when you were trying to raise your credit to get pre-approved for a mortgage. I had not heard back. Did you give up on that or what actually happened? So that one question, what actually happened, opens up the conversation in a calm, curious way. No pressure, no sales pitch, just concern. And that's how you became the trusted advisor, not just another salesperson. So let me give you a quick recap of the full script, one you can use right now in your business. Hey, is this your prospect name? Yeah, it's your name. Now your name and your company. Let's say I'm Mike from ABC company. So I would say, yeah, it's Mike from ABC company. I think we have talked a couple of months ago. You were trying to improve your credit so you can get approved for. Now insert their goal, what they wanted. Just curious, did you give up on that or what actually happened? So it's simple, natural, focused on them. So that's the script that gets people re-engaged because it doesn't sound like a pitch. It sounds like a real conversation about their real goals. So if you've been struggling with leads ghosting you after the first call, try this approach. Change your words, change your tone, and watch how many more conversations and closed deals come from it. If you got value from this, drop a like, hit subscribe, and share this with someone else who need help closing more credit repair deals. And if you're looking to generate more inbound calls and consistently book more calendar booked appointments for your credit repair business, book a free call with me. The link is in the description and I'll see you in the next one.